I'm James Burke, owner of Buck's Lawnmower Shop in Titusville, Florida. De-oil is a great product. It's just naturally breaking down your petroleum-based products. So as you leave it on something longer, it will keep breaking it down. It's a degreaser. The biggest thing too, it's a degrader. So when we rinse it off down into the ground, it's actually cleaning the ground around our shop. So that's the one thing that I looked into a lot as buying Buck's 9 years ago. This property's been used for over 30 years. The ground around here now is getting cleaned up just by using de-oil it. The products we had were very harsh. We were using either gasoline, carb cleaners, degreasers that were just basically petroleum-based products. So our cleanup was very essential that we couldn't put a lot of stuff on the ground. We used a lot of cat litters. I mean, the cost was huge to clean it up. Where de-oil it is a one-stop shop. You just use it. If it gets on the ground, we're not really worried about the environment now. We're actually going to degrade anything that's in the ground, and it's going to help us clean it up from there. The cost of de-oil is a little higher, but when you actually look at overall what we were doing in the past, the cost is pennies to the dollar. Most people do not clean their mowers. That's one of the biggest problems we have with lawnmowers. It basically overheats them, so a lot of times when the mowers come in, we have to get the grease and oil off the engines to get them to perform at the optimal level of heat and everything. The other thing we use it for is the shop cleanup, shop maintenance. On our rags, clean up our shirts, our uniforms, and mopping the floor. And when we dispose of that water, that product now is environmentally friendly. As you've seen our oil tank out back that we put our used oil in, you've seen it right now prior to and now after we cleaned it. One of the county inspectors came out to inspect our tank, and when we showed her the de-oil product and how we were using it, it basically saved us a lot of time in cleanup. As we grew up, we all really looked down on green products. Now that we've actually seen green products that came out and they work. In the past, they didn't really work. Well, de-oil, it works.
In this modern age, industry and our very livelihoods are shaped, guided, and governed by technology and machines that have hundreds of moving parts that often fail when not protected, maintained, and properly lubricated. INOX, the super lubricant, is the most effective concentrated high-quality lubricant available today. INOX is a pure lubricant that contains no hazardous chemicals such as kerosene. INOX is non-toxic and food grade. INOX is non-conductive, so you can use it on electrical switches, computer keyboards and components, and won't harm paint or enamel.
Much better, much better. It's quiet, smoother, faster, much better. Big improvement. You can't even hear them, but they're spinning. Big improvement. INOX.
All purpose means all purpose. You can use INOX everywhere from around the house, in the office, to the job site or factory assembly line. For any system anywhere with moving parts from light, moderate, to high use that need care and protection, INOX with MX3 is the right choice. There are many light-duty lubricants out there. INOX does what the competition is supposed to do, but doesn't. INOX is all-purpose. INOX will not dry out, gum up, or wash off with water. INOX is great for firearms as a lubricant and protectant, breaking down and dislodging powder residue from gun barrels and trigger assemblies. Reducing friction and dissipating heat, INOX with MX3 is ideal for drilling, milling, and cutting most ferrous and non-ferrous metals. Almost all home, car, and security padlocks operate with complicated brass tumbler mechanisms that form corrosion from water, weather, and time, causing the locks to seize. INOX with MX3 breaks down and dissolves brass corrosion, releasing the key activated mechanism from obstructions. INOX contains MX3, an anti-corrosive, anti-moisture formula that promotes rust removal and displaces water. Use INOX on all marine, automotive, and aviation assemblies. INOX, the lubricant for the 21st century, is a highly cost-effective, concentrated, high-quality lubricant. INOX with MX3 is available at most leading retail stores today.
Did you know that most engine failures start with the fuel? For just a few dollars, you can save your engine from failing, gumming, or breaking down because of faulty or old fuel. One 8-ounce bottle of FuelMedic treats 125 gallons of fuel, saving you thousands in repair costs. Formulated to clean fuel systems from the inside out, FuelMedic contains no alcohols or metals that can potentially harm your engine or its components. FuelMedic features a unique proprietary-based technology that allows fuel to atomize into smaller droplets. These smaller droplets burn more completely, converting more of the fuel's energy into usable power. It burns clean without crystallizing, leaving a lubricant-like substance inside your components. And since it burns like fuel and acts like fuel, you can't accidentally overtreat. Use FuelMedic in all combustible engines for easy start and protection against moisture from periods of non-use, making your life easier by making your engines come back to life.
Does your boat look like this? Or does it look like this under acceleration? Belching clouds of sooty black smoke? If this is your boat, then you need FuelMedic. FuelMedic features ultra-clean burning technology. It stops all water and fuel problems for ethanol, diesel, biodiesel, and gasoline. FuelMedic will improve your fuel mileage while reducing emissions. To show how FuelMedic works, we conducted 3 tests: a fuel burn test, a water dispersion test, and a gum test. When fuel burns, it releases harmful gases and dirty smoke, leaving behind carbon buildup deposits in your engine, reducing efficiency. We burned 2 samples of diesel fuel to show how diesel creates a dark, dirty smoke. When adding FuelMedic to the first sample, the smoke instantly disappears. The other additive creates more dirty smoke that will leave deposits in your engine. FuelMedic on the left, the competitor's product on the right. Which would you choose? The other product leaves black, sooty byproducts. FuelMedic not only eliminates sooty byproducts, but leaves behind a jelly-like substance that enhances lubricity. Many additives claim to get rid of water in your engine. Only FuelMedic is proven to disperse water. In this test, we used paste that turns red when in contact with water. Next, we added another product that claims to get rid of water to a second beaker. You can clearly see that this additive sits on top of the water, and you can see how the water is still present when the water-finding paste is added. In this beaker, we added FuelMedic, completely dispersing the water. When the water-finding paste is mixed in, it does not turn red or indicate the presence of water. Finally, to demonstrate the dispersion power of FuelMedic, we'll add this sample to the first beaker. The remaining water is completely dispersed, as seen by its changing color. FuelMedic is so powerful it also disperses the water in the beaker with the competitor's product. Which product would you choose? FuelMedic is a powerful detergent that fully cleans gums from inside your engine, helping it run more smoothly and with more power. In this test, we gummed up diesel fuel in a test tube by adding water, which simulates moisture that is naturally present in your engine. After adding FuelMedic, you can clearly see the difference. The sides of the test tube are left perfectly clean of gummy deposits. The other additive only moves gums around, leaving your filters clogged and congested. FuelMedic fully dissolves the gums, leaving your engine running clean and in top condition. When diesel or gasoline sits unused for an extended period of time, the result can be a fuel tank coated with algae and bacteria.
Our products are designed and packaged for all gasoline and diesel uses. It is not just a fuel stabilizer, it clears injectors and carburetors.
FuelMedic can be used in a variety of applications, including marine, automotive, especially those cars using a blend of gasoline and ethanol, buses and trucks, standby power such as generators. FuelMedic removes water and algae, lubricates the fuel system and engine, reduces emissions, increases power, decreases fuel usage, stabilizes fuels, adds life to your investment. FuelMedic makes a complete line of products. Diesel Medic for use on all diesel engines, fuel tank meds, and ethanol medic.
right into my tackle box. You can spray it right on the cable, the winch, and we're just going to spray a section right here. I spray everything, the whole motor.
Spray a little MX3 in there.
We squirt it down, we wipe everything down.
All you have to do is take a little INOX, spray them down with INOX,